From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Matt Manning. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Meadows pulls it down. 1 down. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Carpenter makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Jock Peterson. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hit hard. That gets through.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. They used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a ball hammered left field and out of here. Mitch Haniger sends it out, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Brandon Crawford blasts one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, nobody on. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. And now it's Wilmer Flores. The other way. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 6-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Matt Manning departs, and this is one he'd like. Ronnie Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Joey Bart now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 6. The Tigers coming to bat. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill here today, Ross Stripling.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Struck him out looking. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one missing low.
1-1.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty to the plate. And there's ball 4. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Carpenter tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Into center. Yastrzemski under it. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Austin Meadows. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Giants 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, here's the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
0-1 down. Oh, great stop. The throw, Baez to second, and it's a double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Now here is Mitch Haniger. Swings through that one. 0-1. On the ground to the left. Throws to first, and they take care of Haniger for the out. 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez. And the right-hander back to work. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs. And what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP. And, of course, on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich. And it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
And here is Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
1 strike.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Parker Meadows stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Rogers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next one off the plate inside. 2-0. Good eye right there. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ryan Kreidler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. Strike 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him. 2 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Akil Baddoo. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers strand a pair, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Ripped on a line to center. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Jonathan Schoop. He'll play first base after the injury.
Now playing first base.
The 0-2.
Number 42, Jonathan.
In the air out towards right center. Meadows going after it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Flores, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's carrying. And gone! Wilmer Flores provides the power, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Meadows should have it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Nick Maton. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson makes the grab. One away. And now it's Jonathan Schoop. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. In there for strike one. Schoop, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground, right side. Over to first. That's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Start of the fourth, and here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away. And you've got to produce at the big league level.
This to third, knocks it down.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 9-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's J.D. Davis. 1 for 2. To third, Maton. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Slapped foul. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Save! He beats the throw. Good hustle right there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that's outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Man at first, Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Giants.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And up next for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Alexander. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. Crawford, the runner at third. Yastrzemski at second. Flores at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 10 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Haniger makes the grab, 1 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
0-2 now. Bounced out to short. Baez gone on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Yastrzemski puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Joey Bart. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Bounce to third. Throw over to Scope. 1 up, 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Estrada, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's J.D. Davis. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Mitch Haniger in the air out to center. Meadows gets under it, squeezes it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. On the ground right side, and he grabs it foul. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. And now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one hammered left field. That ball's carrying. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Parker Meadows with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
1-1 now. And that's outside.
2-1.
Meadows at second with nobody out. Next pitch inside. Full count now. Stays alive. 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Move to second, and he's back in safely. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner leads away at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Meadows around third. The throw in.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
On the ground. Fair ball. Kreidler coming home. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get.
Now on the bump, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Sko swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next one misses. 1-1. The pitch. That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-2 now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
0-2 as he waves at that one. At the belt and fires. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Austin Meadows. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Second and third, 2 down. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that.
2-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Baez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Meadows off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 12 and the Tigers 4. Back here in Detroit, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Alexander back to work. Just missed. Crawford goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And it's fouled away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Flores now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Giants 12 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. There's a strike. Rogers, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Meadows leads off first with 1 away. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Baddoo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one fouled off. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. And he deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And the pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. This is Joey Bart. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest getting loose out there. Foley getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Thairo Estrada. And that one moves his feet. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 12-4 lead. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Maton. Ball 1, no strikes. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. 3-1 is on the way. That's a strike.
3-2.
Got him swinging.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So a man aboard. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left. Schoop, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the left field line, could be extra bases.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Logan Webb.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball and a strike. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Chris, one interesting note, Logan Webb is considered legally blind because of an astigmatism. Causes blurred vision.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to tell as dominant as he's been on the mound, that's for sure.
Out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
1 out and a runner at second. Bounced up the middle. Baez gone in the play. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants. New arm out of the bullpen, Jason Foley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Haniger, the next to hit, takes outside. Davis over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
So now 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Here's Brandon Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is popped up. Wade makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kreidler batting with 1 down takes a strike. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. Pop up here, third base side. Out. Number 2.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Akil Baddoo. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Back at Comerica Park. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Foley back to work. First pitch swinging. Foley, in his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Here's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And fouled off. Flores stands at first with one out. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada. Gets him to chase after that one. Out to short. They get the force. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 12 and the Tigers 6. Back here in Detroit, last chance for the home team. Now the third baseman, Nick Maton. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there. Pulls that one foul. The wide to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Schoop in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And the righty deals. There's a strike. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peterson makes the grab. Schoop gone to the play, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Davis should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.